Following breaking news for you this morning, a building fire in Quincy, that's in Gadsden County. Here is a live look at the scene. You see smoke coming from this building. This is along West Jefferson Street, North Virginia Street near the Livestock Pavilion in Quincy.
Yeah, we have our crew on scene right now. This is happening at this moment in Quincy just before the 6 o'clock hour. Crews on scene there, Quincy police saying that this has been an active situation for the last hour. Heavy smoke coming out of that building. We will stay on top of this throughout our morning newscast, so stay with us. We're following breaking news this morning. According to the Quincy Police Department, a building is on fire. We are live at the scene right now. This fire taking place on West Jefferson Street in Quincy. Yeah, you can see the building here. The smoke coming from the building, it appears this fire has been burning for quite some time because there's extensive damage. No word on any injuries or what led to all of this. There appears to be flames right there. Our photographer Matt on the scene here. Not sure if those are trees burning or something there, but obviously an active situation again along West Jefferson Street in Quincy. So this is an area you will want to avoid this morning. I want to quickly mention this does look to be a church. Looks like a church, yeah. So, but we don't know that obviously for sure, but yep, there's a cross. I mean, it's a church. So we are sending Jada Williams to the scene right now to gather more information for you. So make sure you stay with us for the latest up-to-date information. Flames showing right now there at the fire, the building on fire there in Quincy, taking place right now. So stay with us for the latest on this breaking news. We're continuing to follow breaking news this morning where a church in Quincy is on fire. Let's get you back out to that scene live this morning. We've confirmed this is the Faith Heritage Church along West Jefferson Street. You see crews on scene here high in the sky using water to put the fire out. We take a closer look. We did see just about, 5 minutes ago, some trees, some brush appeared to be on fire near this church. I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is a total loss. Look at all that damage. The roof completely, it almost looks like it caved in. Yeah. We are getting new information this morning that Quincy police, they did confirm with us that this is an active situation. Obviously, we see it now, flames inside there. We do not know if anyone was inside the church this morning when the fire broke out or the details about how this occurred, but Jada Williams is heading to the scene right now. She will give us the latest information when it becomes available in the next few minutes. Back out live to this breaking news in Quincy. The Faith Heritage Church on fire this morning, crews battling. You see the water to put that fire out this morning. Our Jada Williams is heading to the scene as we speak. We'll get an update for you as soon as possible. We start this half hour with breaking news. A church in Quincy on fire this morning. Let's take you back out to the scene right now. This is live in Quincy happening right now. You do see fire crews there trying to put the flames out. Smoke coming from this church. It's the Faith Heritage Church located on West Jefferson Street and Virginia Street in Quincy this morning. Yeah, you hear some sort of alarm going off there. Our Jada Williams headed to that scene. She should be there within the next few minutes. She'll speak with folks on scene. They're trying to learn more information. Looks like this church is a total loss. Again, no word on what started all of this. Hopefully no one inside, but we don't have that information confirmed as of yet. We have a lot of questions that we are hoping to get answered here in the next few minutes, especially what this church means to the community of Quincy. So definitely stay with us for the latest information on this breaking news happening right now in Quincy. We're bringing you the latest on breaking news this morning where a church in Quincy is on fire. This is at the Faith Heritage Church. Our Jada Williams live on that scene for us this morning. And Jada, you've spoken with the pastor there. What's he have to say about this?
Yeah, I am here with Pastor Paul Ladd of Faith Heritage Church, and currently behind us, your church is on fire. Now, just tell me, what's going through your mind right now?
There's not much that can go through somebody's mind. This church has a rich heritage in this city. Has been a staple in this city for quite some time, for over 100 years. And you know, times like these are truly dark and they're devastating, but one thing that I've always found out through my whole life, that Jesus is king and nothing else matters. And he always takes care of his children.
And in talking to you, you've had a pretty positive outlook. So what are the plans for Sunday morning?
Have church. The church is not a building. The church is the body. Christ resides in me. Christ resides in our congregation. And we're going to continue to worship his holy name. Listen, if Paul and Silas, sitting in jail facing death can worship God, then I could worship God facing a fire in my church.
All right, well, so what happens next? We talked about Sunday morning, but as far as having a building, have you started to brainstorm that?
Of course. First steps, go through the fire marshals, and the investigators, wait on that. Insurance, if they're going to cover it, and rebuild.
Now, have you heard from any members of your congregation this morning about what's happening?
I've heard from a couple of them, devastated, obviously. I didn't feel like waking up all of them at 3:30 in the morning. So I will be, though, just to let them know what's going on. I'll be calling them periodically throughout the day and letting them know what's going on. But I'm sure their hearts are going to be crushed. I mean, this is where they've been since they were children. They got married in this church. Their parents got buried in this church. Their kids got married in this church. I've only been here for over a year and a half, but there's a strong heritage of this church here in this city, so they're going to be devastated, but there is a promise in God, and he gives us that everlasting hope that everything's going to be okay.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me, Pastor Paul.
Thank you,
now,
Dave.
we will continue to update you guys with this fire. The cause is still unknown. As you can see, they're still fighting it behind me. But stick with us on air and online. We'll have the latest updates. Reporting live in Quincy, Jada Williams, WTXL, ABC 27.
We're on top of breaking news for you this morning. A church fire in Quincy happening now.
Our Jada Williams is live at the scene right now.
I'm here at Faith Heritage Church in Quincy, and you can see behind me that firefighters are putting this fire out at the church. Now, this road is blocked off as those firefighters work to get this fire completely out. You can see that the roof has completely fallen in. Now, the cause of that fire is unknown, but it is still currently under investigation. We are the first news crew out here, and we will continue to report on it as information becomes available. So stick with us on air and online for the latest. Reporting live in Quincy, Jada Williams, WTXL, ABC 27.